You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. We're here to cut through the noise in cybersecurity today.
Yep, lots happening. New threats, some interesting strategies popping up too.
Exactly. Our mission, as always, is to give you the critical insights, the stuff you really need to know to stay ahead.
Because things change so fast, you blink and there's a new vulnerability or attack vector.
Absolutely. So let's start with some urgent threats. First up, matrix protocol vulnerabilities. 2 high-severity bugs.
That's right. CVE-2025-49090 and CVE-2025-54315. Pretty serious. They could let attackers hijack creator privileges.
Oof, or guest room addresses. That sounds bad for secure comms.
It is, especially, for government or military groups using it. But it's key to note this affects federated matrix servers.
Ah, okay. So not necessarily internal private setups.
Correct. The advice is clear, though. Admins need to upgrade to room version 12 and restrict access. Now,
No exploit seen yet, but the potential is there.
better safe than sorry, especially with classified data potentially at risk.
Right. Okay, next up, Fortinet. A critical pre-authentication RCE flaw in FortiSIEM. And the score, 9.8 CVSS.
Wow. Yeah, that's about as critical as it gets. It's an OS command injection vulnerability. And worse.
Let me guess, there's exploit code out there.
You got it.
Yep.
Publicly available working exploit code. So this isn't theoretical. It's an active danger.
So immediate patching is absolutely essential for anyone running FortiSIEM.
No question. Urgent remediation needed.
And these things have real human costs. Look at the manpower data breach back in December. Huge staffing company.
Yeah, that one affected almost 145,000 people. The data stolen was incredibly sensitive.
Passports, IDs, social security numbers, financial statements, even confidential contracts.
All grabbed by the Random Hub ransomware group. And the fact the data seems to have been removed suggests they likely paid.
It just shows how relentless these ransomware groups are with personal data. It's their currency.
Exactly. And the fallout for those individuals can last for years.
Okay, let's pivot a bit. Talk about evolving strategies. Kubernetes is everywhere, but security can be tricky, right? That flat network.
It definitely has inherent risks. The key is understanding that, things can cascade. You need layers.
So what are the crucial steps?
Well, deploying CNI plugins is a big one. Things like Calico or Cilium that support network policies.
Yeah.
Then implement default deny rules.
Block first, ask questions later kind of thing.
Pretty much. Restrict host networking access for pods, shield cloud metadata, and crucially, test your policies before they hit production.
Right, don't break everything while trying to secure it. Makes sense. Now, this concept of agentic AI for DevSecOps sounds fascinating. Self-prompting, self-correcting.
It's an interesting idea from Balaji Sundara. These systems could potentially manage themselves, reactively roll back bad changes, with a human keeping an eye on things.
But there's always a catch, isn't there?
There is. These AI systems, they inherit any existing problems in your APIs. So if your APIs aren't secure, the AI can't magically fix that. API security becomes even more critical.
Okay, good point. Now, something surprising. Cybersecurity spending growth is actually slowing down, only 4% year over year.
Yeah, lowest in 5 years. It's leading to understaffed teams, projects getting delayed. You can probably blame, geopolitics, economic pressures.
Which sectors are feeling it most?
Seems like healthcare, services, retail, hospitality are tightening belts. But others, like finance, insurance, tech, they're still investing.
Where are they focusing the money they are spending?
Mostly on essentials. Cloud security, identity and access management, CCOPS automation, and zero trust initiatives. Core defenses.
All right, let's talk tools and some advanced threats. Google released Velis, an open source secret scanner.
Yes, Velis. It's designed to find leaked credentials. Think GCP API keys, service account keys, Ruby Gems keys, stuff accidentally left in source code, or build artifacts.
And Google's using it internally.
They are. And they've integrated it into deps.dev, which is great for supply chain security. Plans to integrate it into Google Cloud Services, too. Pretty useful tool.
On the flip side, the threats keep getting smarter. Charin ransomware, targeting the Middle East.
Yeah, this one's nasty, hitting public sector and aviation orgs there. And it uses tactics usually seen with APTs, state-sponsored groups.
Like what?
DLL sideloading, process injection to hide itself, EDR evasion techniques, and even BYOVD attacks.
BYOVD, bring your own, vulnerable driver.
Exactly. They use a known vulnerable driver to get kernel-level privileges. Plus, partial file encryption, victim-specific ransom notes. It shows a high level of sophistication and targeting.
Wow, the line between cybercrime and nation-state tactics is really blurring.
It absolutely is. Defense needs to be incredibly adaptive.
Okay, one last item.
Yeah.
Passkey login bypass. I thought passkeys were supposed to be super secure.
They are, cryptographically speaking. This isn't about breaking the crypto. SquareX
What?
researchers found a way to manipulate the flow, the WebAuthn process, through JavaScript injection. Imagine a malicious browser extension or a cross-site scripting flaw on a website.
Ah, so they inject code.
Right. And that code can interfere with the Passkey authentication, potentially hijack the session, impersonate the user, or even force the site back to using a password.
Even with things like Face ID.
Even then, because they're manipulating the process around the biometric check, not the check itself, it highlights that you need to secure the entire authentication journey, not just the final step.
Man, quite the landscape. We've covered urgent bugs, strategic shifts, AI's role, new tools, and some really advanced threats.
It never stops. Staying informed, like we try to help folks do here, is genuinely the first line of defense. Vigilance is key.
Absolutely. So here's a thought to leave you with. With attacks getting smarter and defenses evolving so fast, how do you strike that balance? The balance between quickly patching the urgent fires and making those long-term investments in truly resilient, future-proof security? Maybe think about one single action, just one, you can take this week to boost your own digital security.
Good question to ponder.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Spoken Tech for your ears.